Preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze. The digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit. You log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwitcollection.com.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our first Christmas kit for 2016 season. And it is packed full. Packed. As you can see from our bundled collection, if you look really closely, on the right hand side you're going to see two little bits actually included in this bundle. The December Memoirs collection is, you can create so many things with this because there is so much in it. Not only the FQB, and to create cards and layouts and mini albums with, but also it's created, if you look at the top right corner, the December Memoirs countdown. You get each of the numbers in there in that little bit so that you can create an advent calendar. You can create a December journal, which is just a fabulous idea. Why not make the season a little bit longer and really enjoy each day in December rather than just the one day of the 25th? So let's hop in and have a look at what all this has to offer for each of these items. In our FQB, obviously we start out with our background papers, and you'll see the variation in the background papers. You can create so many different items with just this one kit. Look at all the different patterns and colors that this kit offers. You will be able to do so many different layouts. You could do a whole memory album if you wanted to, and especially with the mini albums, you can create a larger mini album if you'd like. And look at the unique papers. Here it is with the December countdown all made into a background paper. Isn't that kind of cool? It's really, really useful, really unique, something that's quite different. And obviously you're going to have a ton of fun playing with this kit. Lots of traditional colored papers. Here it is with the poinsettias, obviously in a few colors because we want to. Everybody has a different idea on their color palette that they want to work with. Here's a great pattern with a swirl in it. You'll see us we've used that in our inspiration layout and card making. If you look at the FQB product description on our website, you'll be able to see that paper used. And also the warm tickings and everything else. This is a kit that is in the traditional Christmas colors that we're sure you're going to have no problem at all creating many, many memorable things with. So into the elements, we see the bows, kind of a nice grosgrain kind of pattern in it, very, very bold, all complemented of colors. Some nice shiny brads. Nice to have a little shine and a little sparkle. Isn't Christmas all about that with the lights and the ornaments and everything else? Nice little buttons to add some interest for you. Candy canes, obviously, candy canes, and these ones won't even give you a little weight gain, so these are really good ones to have. Here's some flares. Mary Fran has called these flares, obviously circular little button-like shapes, but great little sentiments in them. Santa's face, Mary, a candy cane. Great, see the shine on that top left part of it there? Just really wonderful little elements to place in and give a real pop to any of your creations that you're making. Some flowers, obviously, Christmas is a festive time, so we want to give you some of those individual elements so you can create whatever it is that you want. 3 frames in 3 different colors, great for photos, great for main elements, great to make a shadow box from, even great in a mini album. That could be one page, and then you slide your photo in behind, kind of like a vellum covering over top. Here's a frame strip, so put 3 photos in there. Maybe there's one idea is, one is your recipient, here's their gift, you handing it to them. The next one is them opening. The next one is them with the delight on their face, seeing it now what actually was inside the gift. Or maybe it's 3 photos of your family or your grandkids or whatever. Obviously, a great film strip. Some greenery to help you decorate and make a floral arrangement yourself, as well as the leaves to go with it. And journal cards. These journal cards are so easy to use. It really, Mary Fran has taken and done all the work. As you can see down the right hand side of the stocking here, there's the shadowing is already in it. Great sentiment, already done for the font work, so it's really well presented. These are so easily to place into all of your creations that it makes it so simple to create with, right? That's a wrap. So there's our photos or our whatever of wrapping gifts. We had a Christmas gift wrapping party. And obviously Christmas cookies. Come on, we all like the sweets at Christmas time. There's Santa letting us know if we've been naughty or nice. So maybe we should place that in front of, maybe it's yours, maybe it's one of somebody else's. Place it in front of their clock, maybe over beside their bedside. You know, kind of give a little reminder, because Christmas is only actually 10 weekends away now. And these are journaling squares. Perfect elements. There's so many things to say and so many things that you want to remember about Christmas. There are 2 journaling squares. They look exactly like a stationery. Maybe you want to use it as a note, as an insert into your card, and that's what you write your sentiment in for your card. Maybe it's a Christmas memory that you have, things like that. Journal tags, obviously they're blank. We know that some of you say Merry Christmas. We know that some of you say Happy Christmas. We want to give you that option so that you can personalize all of your creations exactly how you want them. Here's a label, same thing. You can use this to journal on. You could use our alpha to place a nice title or a date or a name on or whatever. You could also use it as a photo. You could slide a photo right in here, take an additional red button, place it over the top, you know, if you were to cut it out, and then that way it can hold your photo down. So many ideas and so many options with this kit. Here are some labels, easy things to affix, and you'll see how Mary Fran used several of them in her layout inspiration. Naughty or nice. And Christmas ornaments. Obviously Christmas is a decorative time of year, so these are terrific little elements in order to use to decorate your pages. Most wonderful time of the year, and it certainly is. A couple of different poinsettias for you, depending on how you want to create, a little more elegant or whatever. 3 gifts. And ribbons. Ribbons are terrific little elements. I know I'm kind of a broken record if you've watched some of these other videos. They're just terrific to add in, and you'll see it in my card making inspiration that how I used a ribbon. Great to distinguish between 2 papers, things like that. Here's Santa's face, obviously cute little glasses on him. There he is with his big snowy white beard. A great looking Santa. 5 snowflakes for you. Snow is, for us in the northern hemisphere, is obviously a big part of Christmas, and we always love to have a white Christmas, so why not have some snowflakes in this kit as well. Stamps. There's a couple of really cute stamps in here. Look at this, trimming the tree. Already done for you. Simple to just place right in. It gives so much interest and hopefully says what it is for that particular page that you're creating. Some stockings. Stockings are also poignant at this time of year. And some tabs. Now there's 3 little tabs here. You could use these as a recipe name. You could use these as to put a name or a title or something in here and use it to point towards something on your page or on your card. There's so many uses for the tabs, obviously. Title cluster, look at that. Already done for you. Everything's clustered together. You place that into a layout on a scrapbook page, part of your card. That could be the main center focal point of your card. That could be part of your journaling. What a great thing to have, you know, bottom corner. Maybe you even kind of give it a little opaqueness to it to tone it down a little bit, and you can have that as your background on your page. Beautiful, beautiful element. And obviously Christmas trees. Now I know they don't really smell like pine and they are artificial, but hey, they're really cute and really easy to use. So that's our FQB, and that's what's encompassed in that. As you can see, there are tons of things in that already to start with. Here is our Little Bits additional element pack. Again, for those of you that are new to us, none of these things that are included in the Little Bits, none of them will you see in any of the other products. So each individual product that you will see here of the 6 products that comprise this collection, everything is individual and different, so you're not getting any duplicate. So our favorite carols, what a great thing to have. How nice is that to include in a card or a layout or whatever? Talk about a memory. Really to put these down in paper and to write them in there. What a great thing to have. Here's our December family traditions. Now, we filled in a whole bunch of common ones and ones that we have. Maybe some of these you do as well. Maybe some of them are new to you. Maybe you will encompass one of these traditions into what you normally do. 'Tis the season, so here's another film strip. Merry Christmas and family traditions. So obviously with the family traditions tag in here, wouldn't this be great for family photos in here? What if you did family photos, one from 1996, one from 2006, and one from 2016? Imagine the changes that you'd see take place in all of our faces. Some of us have more wrinkles and a little more gray. I know I do. but all the additions to the family. Maybe there's your kids have now grown and got married, and maybe now they have children, and so you have grandchildren. A great thing to use. Christmas dinner. Pop it right in there. Boy, I tell you can smell it even from here. And a lot of labels again. Trimming the tree. They're nice big elements so that when you place them in, you don't have to worry about them being really tiny. Another label. And Santa peeking right out at us. He's watching, right? And there it is to show it. Merry Christmas. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. And a letter to Santa. How great is this? Imagine giving that to someone or placing that into your mini album or things like that so that people can personalize things. This Christmas kit is all about the personalization. Obviously, we all celebrate a little differently. But we all have a lot of common things in common in our Christmas traditions and things like that. And that was kind of the genesis behind this kit, is to have a lot of personalization. Postcard to Santa. How great is that, right? Christmas special holiday recipe. Here's a recipe card. Now, obviously, you could use this again and again and again because obviously there's a lot of special holiday recipes. But imagine giving this to somebody. Maybe your daughter or son has just moved out and there's that one specific Christmas traditional holiday recipe that they just love. Well, they kind of want to take that with them. Or maybe it's something that your mom used to make you and you send that along in a card and tell her how much you just loved it. This is a terrific element. You personalize it for yourself. Christmas shopping list, we all need those. I know I haven't started yet, and because it's not December 24th yet, right? So I haven't started yet. But to fill in the names, the gift idea, and then check it off when it's purchased and wrapped, terrific little element. My wish list. Now I'll be starting to fill that in as soon as I'm done the video. I'll print one out for myself, slide it underneath Mary Fran's pillow tonight, so that way she'll know exactly what she's up against for this year. Lots of word strips. I think there's 17 of them in here. Lots of common phrases, easy to place in, and then that way you can move on to more of the creative ideas. Hopefully you'll find a lot of these, or some of these, that may even inspire you. Thinking, you know what, there is so much stuff in here. It's kind of like walking into the cheese aisle at the grocery store where there's 60 billion different kinds, and you're wondering, which one should I choose? Should I go this way? Should I do that? Well, hopefully those will give you some inspiration and also be able to comprise that, or be able to succinctly describe it for you. This is our December countdown. The whole idea of this little bit is to really, celebrate the whole month. Maybe you want to make an advent calendar out of this. So you could print out individual squares and have them where there's, a picture that represents something, or maybe a saying or a phrase under each one. So you tear off each tab each day. Maybe this is for Christmas journaling. You want to make your own journal. Great idea to make your own journal and really capture and enjoy and have the memory of what the entire month of December has brought to your life. So each of the numbers here, obviously there is all the numbers 1 through 31, and each one is distinctly different. Very well done. Obviously you can see the letters there even around the 10. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, but has a little bevel to it, so it even pops right out at you. You have all these numbers, so that way you can create whatever you want. Maybe it is just the perfect week that you want to celebrate. Or maybe in your traditions, you have a 14-day cycle that you celebrate. Whatever it is, you have the entire number for the entire month, all uniquely done, so that it gives such interest to your entire creation that you're making. Here's a countdown label for you, so that way you can place that in. Here's an arrow. I thought it would be a good one. You can move it around. Say you printed this out and you had a little magnet on the back or something, so then that way, or maybe a sticky that you can pull off and stick on again. You could, be pointing at each day, move it along as each day goes. How great would that be if it was posted up on the fridge and stuff? Do something with your kids, your grandkids with that. Great idea. And here is a label. Again, something that you can easily write on. Now, if you're writing in the red part, you may want to write in a white marker or things like that. But something to, again, help you personalize this countdown for you so that it is really something to treasure and really something to enjoy. Our solid paper pack, we always want to give you the solid papers that color coordinate with the kit. So that way you are not missing a thing. If you want to use these as backing papers, as a lot of us do, you'll see it in my card making inspiration, how I use them. They're such terrific uses, and because they're color coordinated, that is really the whole essence of the solid paper pack. Our alpha, our numbers are in green and our letters are in red to give you some distinction, because obviously we want to say this is Christmas 2016. We want to remember that number and highlight it. But use this alpha for whatever you like. You can use this for a recipe. You can use this to personalize a page. You want to punctuate or enhance a word, a title, a name, a date, whatever it is. Then you have this beautiful large alpha in order to do that with, in order to capture exactly the essence of what you're creating there. Obviously the entire alpha, which is kind of nice, right? And back down to then. So our last product that encapsulates this entire collection is another paper pack. So this is our December Memoirs 2, and obviously it gives you, again, no duplicates, but it gives you the different shading. You'll see a lot of the similar patterns, but not the same colors as you get in any of the other parts of the kit. So this gives you even more creative options to it. Again, like we said, there is so much in this kit that you're going to want to create and create and create with it. So when you do, you have so many things that are different, which is kind of the point, right? You want it all to look different. So that is our complete collection. When you purchase this in the bundled collection, you get all 6 coordinating products, and you'll save yourself 20% over purchasing the item in individual forms. So that also helps to give you a little break, gives you a little extra money for a better gift, possibly. Maybe a little something for yourself. Buy yourself a Christmas gift. We hope you've enjoyed this, and we know you'll enjoy creating with this kit. We hope you'll take the time to stop by our store at nitwitcollections.com and pick this kit up, because really, you can start your Christmas creating and do so much with this. And being that it's only October, it gives you a little jump on it so that you can start on those things before the season really gets busy and gets upon us. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. If you've liked it, please give us a thumbs up just down there below in the right corner, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of it and what your plans are for it. We always love to hear from you. Thanks again, and happy Christmas creating for you.